Welcome to the bold analysis. One of our subscribers here, Mr. Kiplimo, have asked me a question, and that is what I want us to analyze in this. And his question was very clear. Kevin, what is the process, the next course of action with the signature collection? And I've just been trying to do some research about this in details, because during Raila Odinga's speech in Kamkunji, he said that they are targeting between 10 to 20 million signatures in part to be part of a wider scheme to eject Ruto from power. Now, this is what I want to say. Article 145 of the Constitution do not include, do not list signature collection as part of the requirement of impeaching the president. And what the Constitution provides is the National Assembly, a motion in the National Assembly to be supported by at least a third of all the members, move that motion of impeachment. Then after the motion is supported by at least 2/3 of all the members of the National Assembly, the Speaker of the Senate, then they shall notify the Speaker of the Senate. The President will, however, continue to perform his duties as the process continued. So there will be another committee of inquiry, 11-member committee, formed to investigate the charges against the President. So it is the process. And because this is a question that many of us are asking, it was one of the activities amongst the national activities that was launched by all the Azimio la Umoja principles. That was Kalonzo Musyoka, Jeremiah Kioni, Raila Odinga here, Martha Karua, and also the Western team, that is Oparanya and Wajakoya. So what exactly is the motive behind it? I have also seen this newspaper headline being done by The Nation. What is the motive of the signature collection? Kindly subscribe to our channel. Let me take a minute and remind you about Sarah's last expense. Yeah, we lost Sarah. I know now most of us know about it. We lost Sarah on 26th June after suffering acute leukemia for nearly 1 year. The same bold family, we supported her, the medical bill last year, but unfortunately we lost her. So they're a bit overwhelmed, and that's why we are reaching out to you, the at least 100 shillings challenge to support the family during this time, probably also going into the welfare of the boy that has been left. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want us to lose the plot. And I just want to go straight to this. I know project of signature collection is not new. In between 2014 to 2015, there was a project, an attempt to amend the Constitution through the popular initiative. And that popular initiative was aimed at, they collected signatures. Then when they were taken to IBC, I remember, I don't know who was the chairman, I think that was Wafula Chebukati by then. There are a lot of stories that were created that some signatures were just, images of animals. And then those signatures were actually rejected by the commission. Now, looking at this process, it is clear that in the constitutional process, the recall process of a president, where does the signatures fall? And that is why we are asking on the lawyers to come here and give us. The signature collection exercise is, according to me, it is peripheral. It is at the periphery of the whole concept. It is not nuclear. It's not at the nerve of Azimio la Umoja activities. And it has some objectives that I want to tell you will be achieved. The first objective is Azimio la Umoja are planning to escalate anti-Ruto aggression and make it people owned by creating the contacts with Kenyans. There is the mental picture that is being created that we need to think about what William Ruto is doing. And I know the Kenyan the public is a bit beaten or are defeated. And they were asking, now we were in the National Assembly. You know, how can we get help? The MPs have failed to help us. The bill has sailed. What is the option that Azimio la Umoja have? What they want with this, and this will, according to me, will be achieved, is, you know, they've said the signature collection will take 1 month. What do you expect? That is going to make this aggression, the political aggression, to prolong for more than 1 month. The discussion continues. They are going to get more media coverage. The moment there are those protests and the signature collection, they'll be doing progress, photos on how it is done, and the discussion on the route that is going to take. They are going to set the agenda of the public. The media, the mainstream media in this country and other stations will clearly try to explain in details what exactly is the course of action. I can tell you that for the TV producers, those who are coming up with subjects that they want people to discuss, they'll be looking into this keenly. What exactly is going to be the next course of action? That is one objective of signature collection. The second objective is, I think Azimio la Umoja are also using this to gauge the support base. They really want to know. And that is why I know that even in terms of dispatching those papers where the signatures are supposed to be appended, they've been devolved to different areas, because the country is going to look at, and I think even the intelligence is waiting, are these fellows going to collect 10 million signatures within 1 month or 1 week? And if genuinely 10 million Kenyans will sign, will append their signatures in those papers, then what does that tell President Ruto? Clearly, they're actually going to show UDA that people are a bit uncomfortable with the way things are going on. I have not seen that form, but I'll try. I think probably by tomorrow I'll get it. The kind of message, when someone is signing there, what is running in his mind? Is it just signing for the sake of, because the paper is around, or someone is signing because he is uncomfortable with the UDA administration? So that will come out clearly, that the more people come to sign those forms, they will be trying to associate themselves with Azimio, number one. Number two, Azimio will use that to gauge, do we have the support of the people? When you listen to Raila Odinga's speech in Kamkunji, he was saying that William Ruto has raided political parties, and MPs have been bought left, right, and center. And I remember even Osoro confessing that they had to use a lot of taxpayers' money to buy MPs. And you wonder, really, what exactly, what is even, why does he even make that statement? Because what was so mad, what was the mad rush for this bill to pass that you even had to buy MPs? You know, this is already throwing the MPs, the Nyanza MPs under the bus. These ones that have been supporting this bill, the finance bill, that maybe they were just paid and that is why they supported the bill. So it's going to gauge the support base. Lastly, the signature collection is a plan to take William Ruto's aggression to the international stage. I don't think it's more about removing Ruto, but it borders cessation. I listened to a speech by a member of parliament. This is, I think, where Kalonzo Musyoka was. I wanted to get that soundbite here.
Na tutakanyagana na wewe kwa maneno, kotini na kwa sheria mpaka uhakikishe umetoka kwa hiyo state house unafikiria ni yako. State house ni ya Wakenya yote na hawakukuweka hapo, wewe ulijiweka hapo kupitia mlango wa Juma. Hello? Hello? Enough is? Enough is? Ruto must! Ruto must! Ruto must! Ruto must! Toboni sitoboe! Itoboni sitoboe! Mheshimiwa Ruto na serikali yako muliandaa wa Kenya, mkadanganya vijana wa bodaboda, mkadanganya kina mama wa boga na mkadanganya Kenya mzima. Sasa unaamuka, unaambia vijana wa bodaboda ati utawaletea pikipiki za stima. Bei ya stima umeongeza na pikipiki, vijana wako na pikipiki. Hizi pikipiki watapeleka wapi ama unataka wakupelekea kwa bedroom yako? Hello? Hello? Enough is enough. Ruto na Gachagua na Kenya Kwisha government, you have no mandate to lie to Kenyans anymore. And we want to make a declaration in Kadhiani. We are going to collect more than 30 million signatures in the entire country. We send you home. Na mimi niko tayari kuweka Mheshimiwa Kalonzo na Raila kwa ndege. Ukikataa tuenda kwa UN kule New York, tuhakikishe ya kwamba Kenya tumegawana. Wewe kaa na hiyo kampuni yako na Gachagua, na waache sisi wa Kenya tukae kama Wakenya. Hello? Hello? Kenya is not your own. We all belong to Kenya, and we are not going to allow you to ruin our country.
Now, that MP explained signatures that tutapandisha ndege tuende UN so that do cessation. Actually, what this is all about is for, I think it's more of self-determination. I don't think even the threshold of the constitution needs 10 million signatures. During BPI, the Popular Initiative, I think it was 1 million. It was not 10. But on this one, it's going to take it to the international level. Now, if Azimio la Umoja will be able to successfully argue out their cessation case at the international space, then they will have successfully created a crisis in the country, and that will lead somewhere. So that is a bit of it. I know there are those who are seeing the signing as aggression against William Ruto's power, but in the constitution, you cannot pinpoint and say this is how this is going to work out, but it looks like a larger scheme to take cessation. And according to me, it is the move for the cessation. Thank you.